Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. As always, it's great to come in back at you with a brand new video. As always, I do have to give a big shout out to all you guys that are supporting over on the FYM Patreon. If you want to come over and support, just come to the link in the description down below. Now today we're going to be featuring a band from over here in the UK. Now I did get the opportunity to see this band. They were supporting Alt over in Manchester, and as soon as they kicked into the first song, I was like, this is a band I definitely need to be featuring. Now I've not heard any of their music videos before, so I thought today would be a good opportunity to do a bit of a showcase on the channel for them. So they are branded as a bit of a new metal awakening. I'm a big fan of the new metal sound in any of my, it also goes sort of like into the core music pretty much, doesn't it? It's quite a popular thing these days, and I'm definitely all for that. Now I may have heard this one live, but you know what it's like when you first see a band. You know, you're there enjoying the moment, but I've not been able to like fully dive in and appreciate the studio sound for what it is. So if you do dig the music from Profiler, please do be sure to follow them on all their social media. Of course, I'll make sure it's all dropped down below. I hope you're all doing well. Sorry I've not got any videos out recently. I've just been mega tired, so that's why it's taking me a little bit. Anyway, let's jump straight into it. This is Profiler, and this is Depth Perception. Here we go.
Don't believe what you think for free. They control us with depth perception.
Exactly why I love their sound live, man. It's just that new metal with some sick ass niceness to it.
You're given a lifetime to flow in Nirvana. Feel the vibe until you get free. You're given a lifetime to get Nirvana.
There it is. Deep and dirty, man. Sick video as well. Let's go, boys.
Are you feeling me now? Are you feeling me now? Come on!
Oh yeah.
Taking the time to plant the seed. The sound is creeping over me. Taking the time to plant
Like I've taken a trip back in time, man. I love it.
Just out of curiosity, why don't you get away from me? Just out of curiosity, what are you thinking?
Come on. Oh yes. Bring it. Come on.
Don't believe what you think for free. They control us with depth perception. Beat the lies into the mainstream. They just want you to lose connection. Feel the vibe until you get free. You're given a lifetime to flow in Nirvana. Feel the vibe until
See, this is new metal just done right in my personal opinion.
shut the fuck up and change it up.
Ooh. Nice.
Bounce, 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 yeah.
I remember this live now. I'm sure they did this. Yeah. Oh yes.
How do you watch your next falling from the edge? I know that for you
Literally getting singles, man.
I'll do anything. How do you watch your next
down, man. Yeah. Yes, lads. All right, guys, so that was Profile with Depth Perception. Now, straight away from checking out this band from a studio recording compared to when I saw them live, they absolutely deliver on both levels. I think the thing that first struck me about this band was they were just one of those that could be put on as a support slot for me, which were just absolutely going to be a winner. As soon as they first kicked in, I was like, yes, this is definitely going to be right up my street. But the one thing I love about them is it takes me back to when I first started to get into heavy music. So I was brought into this particular sort of music by the likes of Limp Bizkit, Korn, Papa Roach, Linkin Park. That was where I guess you would call them my gateway bands. And then I moved on from there. But those, I'd say it's still a key part of, music that I love. I still go back to that music all the time. And I thought when I heard this band, they had this sort of mixture of it was like cross between like sort of Taproot, 36 Crazy Fists, those sort of bands. I mean, any sort of new metal you put it in, and it just blends so well together, and it really does take you back. But they really have gone all out, in my personal opinion, at just giving the song what it needs. It has the area to breathe, but the one thing I do love is there was sections where you got the more singing side of it rather than the rap element, and it just takes you off into another place and really makes you feel things. And I really did like that. Absolutely love the video. I think the video was really, really cool. I love how you've done like that sort of, it's like that old school aspect ratio. I don't know the exact aspect ratio off the top of my head, but I do like it when bands do this from time to time. So in terms of what the song is actually about, I think I may have it down. I think the song Depth Perception is about how we're having loads of stuff just targeted at us all the time from social media. And it's being the sound that the band has that takes us back to sort of like, say like late 90s, early 2000s. It sort of reminds me of a time when we weren't so massively focused on that. Whereas now, like, your day starts, so I'm just going to flick through reels and just let it all consume me, which we do all do on a daily basis. And I do try to not be quite so connected to that all the time, but we can't help it, man. It's if you've grown up with it now, we're just sort of we can get a little bit stuck in it. So what leads me to believe that is the line starts with, "Don't believe what you get for free. They control us with depth perception. Feed the lies into mainstream. They just want you to lose connection." So although people are asking you to connect in with all of the content that they're putting out, it actually makes you lose the connection because you're not having like that person to person interaction. Back in the days, if you wanted to like go and hang out with a mate, you either had to call them up on the phone. There was no like messenger or anything like that. I mean, we had MSN Messenger back in the day. I'm really showing my age now. I'll be turning 40 this July. But I used to like that, man. You went around and knocked on your friend's door to come and hang out and stuff, and that was cool. So we don't really have that quite so much now. It's like, I'll just drop a quick message. I've done my interacting for a day. I don't need to go and do anything. And, I would say, because of how I've grown up and, with all of the social media that we do have now, a lot of the time I don't like to be around people. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Probably why I do YouTube quite a bit, because, it keeps me busy, it keeps me occupied. But there's another section in the song which says, "How do I connect? Falling from the edge, I know that for you I would do anything." So at first I was like, is this in relation to like a relationship? But I don't think so. I think it's all to do with the whole social media and everything being targeted at us. So it's like you're connected, but you're actually completely disconnected because there's no social interaction there. You're not building anything from that. You're just consuming. And I think we do a lot of that these days, and there's no way around it unless you completely cut off. And I am quite happy to say I don't think I could ever cut off because it's something that I always want. I like to discover. I did like to discover new things. It's always cool when I get to speak to new people. It's one of those. It's a complete 50-50 because without it, wouldn't be able to do a lot of the things that we do. But then when you don't have it and you're just like actually in the moment with one of your friends, it's great, man. It's great. So it's nice to disconnect sometimes. It's really got me thinking, this song, and I like this. I really do like this. I'll be looking forward to seeing what else the band have got. I'm sure next time they do drop another release, I'll definitely be down to feature it. But I'm definitely going to be jamming this a lot. Definitely going to be going straight into my playlist. So it was great to get to check out the band live. It was great to actually obviously get to check them out on the channel today. You have to say I did get some merch from them when I was there. The only reason I've not got it on today is because I've been wearing it constantly. But I did get to have a little chat with the vocalist afterwards. Absolutely sound dude. They all just see. I didn't get to chat with any of the other guys, but I get a really good vibe from them, and it was really kind of them to drop over their logo and stuff. So big shout out to the band for doing that, and being up for me doing a little bit of a review for them today. Go and check out more music from Profiler. They are on Sharp Tone Records, of course, because they're absolutely badass. Why am I not shocked? See, if we were back in the late 90s, early 2000s, they'd have been on Roadrunner, because that was a place to be. But Sharp Tone are one of those records to be on these days. I need to stop going back into here's how it would have been back years and years ago. I'm just rambling now. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do let me know what you thought of this one. Any requests that you want, please do drop down below. I'm sorry I've not been able to put out any more content recently. It's just been mega busy, and I just get a little bit tired sometimes. Anyway, guys, I look forward to seeing the next one, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.